everybody, this is Jen. Welcome to the homestead and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you a little insight onto what's going to be going on the channel, basically from the beginning of next year, which is only in a few weeks, and kind of what I have planned for that time period. And I thank you for those who gave me some feedback on some stuff that I am working on. I really appreciate it. You guys are why I do what I do. I want to be an inspiration and give some tips, tricks, ideas to make your life easier. So thank you for interacting with me, answering polls, putting questions and comments of videos and such. It really helps me be able to tailor my content to what would be beneficial to you guys. And of course, this is a channel about my journey through different aspects of my life. So I will be sharing content that from time to time does not appeal to all of you, but that's okay. I mean, that's why you have the option to either watch the video or pass it by. Not a big deal. But anyways, for those who want to know, we are going to be going together on a weight loss journey that I am really going to be hitting hard this coming year. Want to know more? Well, follow me along right here on Garden Jen's Journey. Okay, so for many of you who've been following me along, you know that I've been dealing with lots of different health problems, including being morbidly obese and not being able to lose the weight because of all the other health problems that I've had tripping me up over the last 6 years or so. And so it's been very, very difficult to try to lose any substantial amount of weight. I yo-yo a little bit, between about 15 pounds or so up or down. So really nothing substantial and things like that. But I have a game plan in place on how to really hit the ground running this coming year. And we're going to see how that goes. Another thing that is coming up is in a couple days, I'm going to be making a trip to a city, not a city that I'm quite fond of going to, but it is necessary because I do have a medical evaluation to get some spots on my skin looked at. You might notice that I do have some spots on my face, and some of them, they're getting bigger, and then I've got other spots on my body that are popping up that are suspicious looking. So I am going to go see a dermatologist in a couple days and get those looked at and see where we're going to go with treatment options and things like that. From what I understand from research and talking to other friends who deal with the C word, we're talking cancer, what I'm looking at is probably something that is very minimal as far as danger. It might be caught in time where basic treatments, I'm going to be just fine. Maybe a little scar tissue or something like that. But I should be okay as far as not really in danger of having any type of cancer cells metastasize or spread further into my system. But I won't know that until after I go see the doctor, have them evaluate it, have them do a biopsy, whatever they need to do to figure out exactly what's going on, and then how we're going to move forward in treatment options. So I will keep you guys updated with that as well. That's kind of on the front of my mind because, like I said, that's just in a couple days. But again, the thing that I'm really going to be hammering on is getting my weight under control. I've been starting to feel better the last couple months. There's been some things that I've done to try to see, if this is what's making me ill or not. And I'll divulge those further later on in some future videos, as I continue to monitor different changes I've made and the things that I'm doing and how they relate to how I feel. So I still deal with fibromyalgia. That's a chronic inflammation, but it has gone down quite a bit, as far as, tongue-tied, as far as the symptoms that I deal with. The fatigue is a lot less, the pain is a lot less. Brain fog, still major brain fog, and recall is very difficult. Trying to find my words at times is very, very difficult. And there's a couple other lingering things that just give me problems all the time. But it's getting better. I mean, when I look at the big picture, I'm feeling a lot better than I have. And like I said, about the last 6 years. So we're going to continue forward with this weight loss plan that I've got going on, and see if we can get this weight off, and that I'll start feeling even better because I won't be so heavy, my heart won't be working so hard, my lungs won't be working so hard. I'll be taking a lot of pressure off my knees and things like that. If I remember right, they say that for every pound of body fat that you accumulate, it puts 20 pounds of pressure on your knees. I think that's the ratio is somewhere around there. So every pound of body fat is 20 pounds of pressure on your knees. So I have a lot of pressure on my knees because I have a lot of body fat that I don't need. I'm not a bear looking to go into hibernation, if you know what I mean. So what are my plans for this weight loss journey? Well, I'm going back to a whole food plant-based diet. That seemed to be the best way for my body to function. It's not for everybody. Everybody has to make their own food choices. But yes, I'm going back to a whole food plant-based diet, high in starches, and we are talking about the good starches, the complex carbohydrates. So we are talking about things like potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, legumes, things of that nature that are high in a good kind of starch content. We are staying away from refined foods like white bread, white rice, pasta, things like that. Those are simple carbohydrates, very processed foods, and your body can't digest them well and they store as fat. So that's where we're going. So far, I've been testing different recipes this past month as I've been trying to get back into a vegan diet. Though I don't like to use the word vegan because there's a lot of people who are on vegan diets who are very unhealthy and overweight because they still eat processed garbage. So I'm eating whole foods, meaning exactly what it is. Whole foods. So I don't use refined sugars. I'll use the occasional honey or maple syrup if I want to go that route. But otherwise, I use stevia. It is not a sugar. It's an actual herb. So I'll use that if I want something sweet. Or dates, if they are ground up into the food or whatever. That is a whole food. That is a sweetener that you can use to sweeten things. So those are some whole foods that I use. I use cashews and things like that to make sauces and things. So I get the protein and the healthy fats in cashews. There's a whole bunch of different ways to make meals out of whole foods so you get the whole nutrition instead of eating refined garbage. So that's the plan, is starting there, as well as doing some simple workouts. Again, since I've been so ill and I have fibro and things like that, I have to hit the exercise game very carefully because if I overdo it, I am going to throw myself back before I even get to step forward. So I'm going to start out with some very, very simple exercises. I have an exercise step where I just step up and step back down, a stair step. That's one of the things I'm doing right now. I'm also getting out and walking a little bit. I have to be careful with the walking because I don't have very good balance. and I can twist my ankle real easy. I mean, there's a lot of things going the opposite of good for me if I go out walking. So even though walking is a great exercise that's supposed to be low impact, for me it could be detrimental and actually hazardous to my health, if you know what I mean. So we're working on ways that I can put in some exercises that I can safely do to get that metabolism really kicking in overdrive, to get the calories starting to burn a little better, and we will go from there. I'm going to try to share these things with you in some shorts just to give you ideas of what I am doing. Not really long extended videos like today, but just to give you an idea of how simple I'm keeping it so that I can have a chance at success. And that's what it's all about, having a chance at success. And I have to do what's right for my body. Other people might be able to walk laps around me, not a problem, and things like that. And they might be able to really hop up and down on a stair stepper, or something like that, and jumping jacks and push-ups and, all those things that people take for granted that they're able to do, that some people cannot because their bodies cannot do those types of exercises. So again, I'm going to share what I'm doing in some short video type clips. So if you're struggling with stuff like I am, like you can't walk for whatever reason, or you can't do push-ups, can't do sit-ups, things that you physically cannot do at this point in your life, that maybe some of the things I'm doing will help you get a jump start on your weight loss journey. So that's what's going on. That's where we're going. I will keep you updated as much as I can. It's going to be a busy road. And with it being wintertime here, and no snow right now, I mean, we don't have any snow expected in the forecast for at least 2, maybe 3 weeks. My husband's home a lot, so trying to shoot videos while he's home is a bit tricky as well. So I will do what I can, I will share what I can, and hopefully I will inspire you guys to be able to tackle whatever weight loss or health concern that you are dealing with to keep pressing forward. So thank you guys for watching this video with me today. I hope wherever you are that you're wonderfully blessed. So until next time, bye-bye.